I never thought I would need an evidence binder to survive my neighborhood. I am standing in the Desert Palms Community Association Management Office lobby in Dallas, Texas, holding a folded delivery photo printout, and Denise Porter is 3 feet from my face, screaming that I stole her car part and I am running a package resale scam. I work as a social worker, and I am on probation at a new job, which means I cannot miss work for HOA hearings and disruptions. Denise is the board treasurer, middle-aged, light brown layered bob, blue puffer vest, gray baseball cap, and she has a rolling file cart stacked with identical complaint forms. She is jabbing her finger at me and saying I trespassed in the clubhouse and used it to justify fees. The management coordinator, a tired-looking guy in a polo shirt, is behind the counter asking me for a statement, and Denise interrupts and answers for me before I can open my mouth. She is yelling. He admitted it. He admitted he had access to the package locker after hours. He is reselling parts online. I have proof. The coordinator is holding up one hand and saying, "Ma'am, please, I need to hear from him directly." Denise is not stopping. She is saying, "Do you want fines or compliance? Because I can have him banned from the lobby today." I am saying, "I did not touch your package, I was not in the clubhouse after hours, and I have a time-stamped photo from my doorbell camera." Denise is saying, "Then why do you know it was a car part box?" I am frozen, because she is right, I should not know that detail, but she just said it herself 2 seconds ago. The coordinator is writing something down, and Denise is still talking over me. She is saying, "I am filing a formal complaint, and I am posting this in the neighborhood chat today, unless you pay the clubhouse trespass fee and admit what you did." I am saying, "I did not trespass, I was never in the clubhouse." She is saying, "Then explain why the night log shows your unit number." I am saying, "Show me the log." She is saying, "I do not have to show you anything, the board has already reviewed it." The coordinator is saying, "Let me pull the file, give me a second." Denise is saying, "No need, I have it right here," and she is pulling a tabbed evidence binder from her cart. The binder has blank-looking pages with section dividers, but no readable text. She is flipping it open and holding it up like it is a court exhibit. She is saying, "Unit 214, logged at 11:42 p.m., clubhouse back entrance." I am saying, "I was home at 11:42. I have my work laptop activity log. I was on a call." She is saying, "Then someone used your access card, which means you are liable." The coordinator is saying, "Ma'am, we need to verify the log before we issue any fees." Denise is slamming the binder shut and saying, "Fine, but I am posting this publicly today, and if he does not comply, I am recommending the board suspend his access to all common areas." She is turning and marching out with her cart rattling behind her. The coordinator is exhaling and saying, "I will pull the night log and email you." I am saying, "Please do," and I am walking out before I say something I will regret. I am walking back to my unit, and my phone is buzzing. It is a neighbor, Marcus Chen, the guy from Unit 108. He is texting, "Did Denise just accuse you in the office?" I am texting back, "Yes, she is claiming I stole a car part package and trespassed in the clubhouse." He is texting, "She did the same thing to me last year. She claimed I took pool towels, and then she changed the story to pool furniture. She is a liar, and she has a pattern." I am texting, "Do you have proof?" He is texting, "I kept everything. I have emails. I have the complaint she filed. I have the retraction the board sent me 3 months later." I am texting, "Can I see it?" He is texting, "Come by tonight." I am saying, "Thank you," and I am putting my phone away. I am at my unit, and I am going inside, and I am pulling up my doorbell camera app. The delivery photo shows the car part box on my porch at 3:14 p.m. yesterday. The box is intact, unopened, and the label has my neighbor's unit number, not mine. I am zooming in, and I am seeing the address clearly. Unit 216, which is 2 doors down. The box was misdelivered to my porch. I moved it to the correct unit porch at 3:20 p.m., and my camera caught the whole thing. I am downloading the clip, and I am saving the timestamp screenshot. I am also checking my work laptop log, and I am confirming I was on a client video call from 11:15 p.m. to 12:05 a.m. last night. I am screenshotting that too. I am feeling a little better, but I am also knowing Denise is about to post something in the neighborhood chat, and I am going to look guilty to 200 neighbors. I am opening the Desert Palms neighborhood chat app, and I am seeing a new post from Denise Porter, posted 6 minutes ago. She is writing, "Reminder, package theft is a serious violation, and the board is investigating a resident who was seen accessing the clubhouse after hours and is suspected of reselling stolen items online. If you have experienced missing packages, please contact management immediately." She is not naming me, but she is saying Unit 214 in the comments. Someone is already replying, "That is crazy. I hope they catch them." Another person is saying, "We had a missing Amazon box last month." I am feeling my chest tighten because this is exactly what she threatened, and now my probation at work is at risk. Because if this blows up, I will have to take time off for hearings and police interviews. I am typing a reply. This is false. I have camera footage proving I returned a misdelivered package to the correct address. I am happy to share the evidence with management. I am hitting send, and I am immediately getting a notification that my comment was deleted. I am refreshing, and I am seeing Denise has replied to someone else. The board has reviewed the evidence, and we are confident in our findings. We take theft very seriously. I am going to the chat settings, and I am seeing Denise is listed as a moderator. She deleted my comment. I am screenshotting the deleted comment notification, and I am texting Marcus. She is posting in the chat, and she deleted my reply. He is texting back. She did that to me too. She controls the chat. You need to go around her. I am going to the management office website, and I am submitting a formal records request for the clubhouse night log, the complaint file, and any communications between Denise and management about my unit. I am also emailing the coordinator directly with my doorbell clip and my work laptop screenshot. I am writing, "Please confirm receipt and please confirm the night log entry. I believe there is an error." I am hitting send, and I am waiting. 30 minutes later, I am getting a reply from the coordinator. He is writing, "I pulled the file. The night log entry shows Unit 214 at 11:42 p.m. But I am seeing an issue with the date format. I am checking with our security vendor." I am writing back, "What issue?" He is writing, "The entry was added manually this morning, not logged automatically last night." I am staring at the screen. The entry was added this morning. Denise added it this morning. I am writing back, "Who added it?" He is writing, "I cannot disclose that yet. I am reviewing the admin access log." Then he is writing, "Actually, I should not have mentioned that. Please disregard." I am screenshotting the email chain before he can delete it. I am texting Marcus. "The night log entry was added manually this morning, not logged last night. The coordinator just admitted it, then tried to walk it back." Marcus is texting, "That is fraud. You need to file a police report." I am saying, "Not yet. I need more proof, or it is my word against hers." I am going to Marcus's unit at 7 p.m. He is opening the door, and he is a middle-aged Asian man, black hair, glasses, polo shirt, and he is holding a red binder. He is saying, "Come in, I kept everything." I am sitting on his couch, and he is handing me the binder. It has printed emails, complaint forms, and a final letter from the board. He is saying, "Last year Denise accused me of taking pool towels. She filed a formal complaint. She told management I was seen leaving the pool area with a towel that belonged to the HOA. She demanded I pay a replacement fee and a violation fee." I am saying, "What happened?" He is saying, I paid the fees because I could not prove I did not take the towel, but then 2 weeks later she changed the story. She said I also took a pool lounge chair. She tried to add another fee, I fought back, and I requested a hearing. He is flipping to a printed email. He is saying, the board treasurer, which is Denise, sent this email saying the pool chair accusation was a misunderstanding and they were closing the case. I am reading the email and I am seeing it is dated 3 months after the original accusation. I am saying, so she lied. She moved the goalposts and then she backed off when you fought. He is saying, exactly, and I am not the only one. There is a woman in Building C who told me Denise accused her of stealing petty cash from a clubhouse event. Same pattern. Denise had no proof but she filed a complaint and threatened to put a lien on the unit. I am saying, did the woman fight it? Marcus is saying, no. She paid $200 and moved out 3 months later. I am saying, that is extortion. Marcus is saying, that is Denise. I am taking photos of Marcus's documents with my phone, and I am asking, do you think she is stealing packages and framing people? He is saying, I think she is stealing a lot of things and using her board position to cover it up. I am saying, why? He is saying, control, money, maybe both, I do not know. But she has been on the board for 4 years, and every year there is a new accusation against someone. I am saying, has anyone reported her to the full board? He is saying, yes, 2 people filed complaints. Both complaints were dismissed because Denise is the treasurer and she controls the meeting agendas. I am saying, so she is untouchable. Marcus is saying, she was. But you have something I did not have. You have camera footage, and you have the coordinator admitting the log entry was backdated. I am saying, he is scared. He already tried to walk it back. Marcus is saying, then you need a third party who cannot be pressured. You need to get the police involved. I am saying, the police are not going to care about an HOA package dispute. Marcus is saying, they will if you frame it as identity fraud. Someone used your unit number to create a false record. That is a crime. I am nodding, and I am saying, I will think about it. Marcus is saying, do not wait too long. She is moving fast. I am walking back to my unit, and I am seeing a printed notice taped to my door. It is on Desert Palm's letterhead, with no readable text but the header says violation notice. I am ripping it off, and I am reading. It is saying I am being fined $300 for unauthorized after-hours access to the clubhouse, and I have 7 days to pay, or the board will escalate to collections and suspend my access to all common areas. I am reading the date, and the notice is dated today. The hearing is in 5 days. I am pulling out my phone, and I am calling the management office. The coordinator is answering, and I am saying, I just got a violation notice. I need to appeal this. I have proof I was not in the clubhouse. He is saying, the notice is valid. It was issued by the board treasurer. If you want to appeal, you need to submit a written request by tomorrow at 5 p.m. I am saying, I am submitting it right now. I am emailing you. He is saying, fine, but the hearing is still on the calendar. You will need to attend in person. I am saying, I cannot attend in person. I am on probation at work. I cannot take time off. He is saying, then you can submit a written statement, but the board prefers in person. I am saying, who prefers in person? He is saying, the board treasurer requested it. I am hanging up, and I am furious. Denise is stacking the deck. She is forcing me to choose between my job and the hearing. I am writing the appeal email, and I am attaching my doorbell clip, my work laptop log, and the coordinator's email about the backdated log entry. I am requesting an immediate dismissal of this violation. The evidence clearly shows I was not in the clubhouse and the log entry was added manually after the fact. This is a false accusation, and I am prepared to involve law enforcement if necessary. I am hitting send, and I am hoping it lands. The next morning, I am waking up to 3 new emails. The first is from the coordinator saying my appeal has been received and forwarded to the board. The second is from Denise Porter directly. She is writing, "Your appeal has been reviewed. The board stands by the violation. You are required to attend the hearing on Friday at 6 p.m., or the fine will be automatically upheld. We can tow first and explain later." I am reading the last sentence again. We can tow first and explain later. That is her boomerang line, the threat she is using to control me. The third email is from the security vendor. It is a generic notification saying the Clubhouse access log system was updated this morning and historical entries may have been modified for accuracy. I am forwarding all 3 emails to Marcus, and I am texting, she is doubling down, she is forcing the hearing, and the vendor just admitted they modified the log. Marcus is texting back, "That is your smoking gun. The vendor admitted it in writing." I am texting, but they are saying it was for accuracy. They are covering for her. Marcus is texting, "Then you need to show the timeline does not match. You need to prove the modification happened after her accusation." I am opening the vendor email metadata, and I am checking the sent timestamp. The email was sent at 8:32 a.m. today. I am checking my doorbell clip timestamp again. I returned the package at 3:20 p.m. yesterday, a full 17 hours before the vendor modified the log. Denise accused me in the management office at 10:15 a.m. yesterday, which is 22 hours before the vendor email. The log entry she showed me in the binder was supposedly from 11:42 p.m. 2 nights ago, but the coordinator said it was added manually this morning, which is yesterday morning, which is after her accusation started. The timeline does not make sense unless she created the log entry after she accused me to justify the accusation. I am screenshotting the metadata, and I am adding it to my evidence folder. I am getting a call from an unknown Dallas number. I am answering, and a man is saying, "This is Deputy Ortega with the Dallas County Sheriff. I am calling about a complaint filed by the Desert Palms HOA regarding a trespassing incident. Are you available to provide a statement?" I am saying, "Yes, I am available, but I need to clarify. I did not trespass. I have evidence proving I was not on the property at the time in question." He is saying, "The HOA is claiming you accessed a restricted area after hours, and they have a log entry." I am saying, "The log entry was backdated. The management coordinator admitted it in writing. I can send you the email." He is saying, "Send it to this email address, and also send any other documentation you have." I am saying, "I have doorbell camera footage, work laptop logs, and witness statements." He is saying, "Send it all. I will review and follow up." I am saying thank you, and I am hanging up. I am immediately forwarding the entire evidence folder to the deputy's email address. I am also texting Marcus. The sheriff called. "Denise filed a trespassing complaint. I just sent the deputy everything." Marcus is texting back. "Good. Now you have law enforcement on record. She cannot make this disappear." I am feeling a little bit of relief, but I am also knowing the hearing is in 3 days, and I still do not have a way to force Denise to admit what she did. I need something public, something she cannot delete or spin. I need her to screw up in front of witnesses. If you are enjoying this story, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an HOA story. I am going to the management office at 4 p.m., and I am asking the coordinator if I can see the original complaint form Denise filed. He is saying I cannot release that without board approval. I am saying I am the subject of the complaint. I have a right to see it. He is saying, "Let me check with the board treasurer." He is picking up the phone, and he is calling Denise. I am standing at the counter, and I am hearing him say, he is asking to see the original complaint form. Do I have authorization to release it? I am hearing Denise's voice through the phone, faint but sharp. She is saying no, that is confidential board business, he can request it in writing, and we will review at the next board meeting. The coordinator is hanging up and saying, you need to submit a written request. I am saying, the next board meeting is 3 weeks away. My hearing is in 3 days. He is saying, I am sorry, that is the policy. I am saying, can you at least confirm the date Denise filed the complaint? He is saying, I cannot confirm that either. I am saying, you already told me the log entry was added manually yesterday morning. He is freezing, and he is saying, I should not have said that, I made a mistake. I am saying, it is in the email you sent me. It is already on record. He is looking at his computer screen, and he is typing something, and he is saying, I need to correct that email, I misspoke. I am saying, you cannot retract a sent email. He is saying, I am noting in the file that I made an error. I am staring at him, and I am saying, Denise is pressuring you, is she not? He is not answering. I am saying, fine, I will see you at the hearing. I am walking out and I am texting Marcus. The coordinator is covering for her now. He is trying to retract his own email. Marcus is texting back. She got to him. He is scared of losing his job. I am texting. I need another angle. Marcus is texting. You need to catch her on camera doing something she cannot deny. The next day I am getting a text from a neighbor I barely know. Her name is Amanda Torres, Unit 302. She is texting, I heard what Denise is doing to you. She did it to me last year. She accused me of stealing clubhouse cleaning supplies, and she made me pay a fine. I never took anything. I am texting back, do you have any documentation? She is texting, I have the fine receipt, and I have a photo I took of the supply closet the day she accused me. The closet was half empty, but she claimed I took $20 worth of stuff. I am texting, can I see it? She is texting, I will send it. She is sending a photo, and I am zooming in. The supply closet shelves are mostly bare, and there is a handwritten inventory sheet taped to the inside of the door with no readable text. I am texting, do you remember the date? She is texting, May 14th last year. I am texting, did you ever see Denise in the supply closet? She is texting, yes, I saw her coming out of the closet with a shopping bag the week before she accused me. I did not think anything of it at the time. I am texting, would you be willing to give a statement? She is texting, yes, I am sick of her. I am texting, thank you, I will let you know when I need it. I am adding Amanda to my witness list, and I am feeling the case getting stronger. I have Marcus, I have Amanda, I have the coordinator's email, I have the deputy's incident number, I have the doorbell clip, and I have the vendor metadata. I am also noticing a pattern. Denise accused Marcus of stealing pool towels and then a pool chair. She accused Amanda of stealing cleaning supplies. She accused me of stealing a package and trespassing. All 3 accusations involved items that were either untracked or easy to claim were missing. All 3 accusations came with immediate fines and threats, and all 3 accusers are now comparing notes. I am texting Marcus and Amanda, we need to meet before the hearing. I think we can prove she is running a pattern. They are both agreeing. It is Thursday night, and I am meeting Marcus and Amanda in the clubhouse parking lot. Marcus is bringing his red binder. Amanda is bringing her fine receipt and the supply closet photo. I am showing them my doorbell clip and my evidence folder on my phone. Marcus is saying, this is bigger than 3 people. I talked to 2 other neighbors who had similar accusations, but they were too afraid to fight. They just paid and kept quiet. Amanda is saying, how many people has she done this to? Marcus is saying, at least 6 that I know of, probably more. I am saying, so she has been doing this for years and no one stopped her because she controls the board and the chat and the management office. Amanda is saying, we need to go public. I am saying, we will. But first I need to survive the hearing tomorrow, and I need her to slip up on the record. Marcus is saying, you need to record the hearing. I am saying, is that legal? Marcus is saying, Texas is a one-party consent state. If you are part of the conversation, you can record it. I am saying, good, I will record it. Amanda is saying, what if she does not show up? I am saying, she will show up. She wants to watch me squirm. Marcus is saying, then make her defend the log entry timeline. Make her explain why the entry was added after she accused you. Make her explain the vendor email. I am nodding, and I am saying, I will. We are splitting up, and I am going back to my unit, and I am setting up my phone to record. I am also printing a timeline document with every piece of evidence timestamped and cross-referenced. I am putting it in a folder with printed copies of the doorbell clip, the coordinator's email, the vendor email, Marcus's binder pages, and Amanda's supply closet photo. I am not leaving anything to chance. It is Friday at 5:45 p.m. and I am walking into the clubhouse meeting room. The room is small, fluorescent lights, folding table, 4 chairs. The management coordinator is sitting at the table with a laptop. Denise is already there, standing near the door with her rolling file cart and a tablet. She is wearing the same blue puffer vest and gray baseball cap. She is seeing me walk in, and she is smiling. She is saying, glad you could make it. I was worried you would skip. I am not responding. I am sitting down across from the coordinator, and I am putting my folder on the table. The coordinator is saying, we are waiting for one more board member, the vice president, should be here any minute. I am saying fine. Denise is saying, actually, the vice president had a conflict. It is just me and the management team tonight. I am saying, so you are the only board member here. Denise is saying, I am the treasurer. I have full authority to conduct this hearing. I am saying, convenient. Denise is saying, do you want fines or compliance? Because we can skip the hearing and you can just pay. I am saying, I am not paying. I did not do what you are accusing me of, and I have proof. Denise is saying, then let us see your proof. The coordinator is saying, let me start the recording. He is clicking something on his laptop and saying, okay, this is the violation hearing for Unit 214. Today is January 10th, 2025. Present are the board treasurer Denise Porter, management coordinator Eric Matthews, and the respondent. I am stating my name for the record, and I am starting my phone recording in my pocket. The coordinator is saying, Denise, please present the complaint. Denise is opening her tablet and she is reading. She is saying, on January 7th at approximately 11:42 p.m., the respondent accessed the Desert Palms clubhouse via the back entrance using his resident access card. This access was unauthorized as the clubhouse closes at 10 p.m. Additionally, the respondent is suspected of involvement in a package theft and resale scheme. A package containing automotive parts was reported stolen from Unit 216, and the respondent was observed in possession of the package on January 8th. I am opening my folder and I am pulling out the printed timeline. I am saying I am going to address each claim. First, I was not in the clubhouse on January 7th at 11:42 p.m. I was home on a work video call. Here is the laptop activity log showing the call from 11:15 p.m. to 12:05 a.m. I am sliding the printout across the table. The coordinator is looking at it, and he is nodding. I am saying second, the package was not stolen. It was misdelivered to my porch. I returned it to the correct address at 3:20 p.m. On January 8th, here is my doorbell camera footage with a timestamp. I am sliding the printed screenshot across the table. Denise is saying, that does not prove anything. You could have opened it first. I am saying, the footage shows the box intact and unopened, and the delivery driver confirmed the missed delivery. Denise is saying, the delivery driver works for a third party. They are not reliable. I am saying, third, the clubhouse log entry you are citing was added manually on January 9th, the morning after you accused me. Here is the email from Eric, admitting the entry was backdated. I am sliding the printed email across the table. The coordinator is going pale, and he is saying, that email was sent in error. I am saying, you sent it, it is part of the record, and the security vendor confirmed they modified the log that same morning. Here is their email with the metadata timestamp. I am sliding the vendor email across the table. Denise is saying, the vendor made a routine update for accuracy. I am saying, the update happened 24 hours after you accused me in the management office. How could the log entry exist before the update if the update created the entry? Denise is not answering. I am saying, fourth, you filed the trespassing complaint with the sheriff before you had any evidence. Deputy Ortega called me, and I provided him with everything I just showed you. He is reviewing the case for possible identity fraud. Denise is saying, identity fraud. I am saying, someone used my unit number to create a false log entry that is identity fraud, and it is a crime. Denise is saying, you are making this up. I am saying, I have the deputy's email and the incident number. I can share it right now. The coordinator is saying, let us take a break. Denise is saying, we are not taking a break. I want this resolved now. The coordinator is saying, Denise, I think we need to review the timeline. Denise is saying, there is nothing to review. He admitted he had the package. He admitted he was on the property. I am saying, I returned a misdelivered package that is not theft, and I was never in the clubhouse after hours. Denise is pulling a printed notice from her card, and she is setting it on the table. She is saying, this is the original complaint form I filed on January 8th at 9 a.m. It clearly states the package was missing, and the resident was suspected. I am looking at the form, and I am seeing the printed date. I am saying, January 8th at 9 a.m. Denise is saying, correct. I am saying, but you accused me in the management office on January 8th at 10:15 a.m., and the package was returned to the correct address at 3:20 p.m. on January 8th. So how did you file a complaint about a missing package before you accused me and before I returned it? Denise is freezing. I am saying, the timestamp on this form does not match your story. Denise is saying, I filed it the night before. I am pulling out my phone and I am opening the form metadata. I am saying, the file creation date on this PDF is January 9th at 8:15 a.m., not January 8th. Denise is saying, that is a system error. I am saying, no, it is not. You created this form the morning after you accused me, which means you accused me first, and then you created the paperwork to justify it. The coordinator is staring at the form, and he is saying, Denise, is this true? Denise is saying, this is ridiculous. I am terminating this hearing. The violation stands. You have 7 days to pay. I am saying, I am not paying, and I am filing a formal complaint with the full board for false accusations and abuse of authority. Denise is saying, good luck with that, I control the board agenda. I am saying, you do not control the sheriff. Denise is grabbing her cart and she is walking toward the door. I am saying, one more thing. I have statements from 2 other residents you accused of theft using the same pattern, and I am prepared to share those statements with the sheriff and the full HOA membership. Denise is stopping at the door and she is turning around. She is saying, what residents? I am saying, Marcus Chen, Unit 108. You accused him of stealing pool towels and a pool chair. And Amanda Torres, Unit 302. You accused her of stealing cleaning supplies. Both accusations were false. Both residents paid fines to avoid harassment, and both are willing to testify. Denise is saying they are lying. I am saying they have documentation, and Amanda has a photo of you leaving the supply closet with a shopping bag the week before you accused her. Denise is going red and she is saying that is defamation. I am saying it is the truth, and if you want to keep pushing this, I will make sure every resident in this community knows what you have been doing. The coordinator is saying, Denise, maybe we should table this and reconvene with the full board. Denise is saying, no, I am not tabling anything. This hearing is over. The violation is upheld. I am saying fine. Then I am requesting a formal appeal to the full board, and I am submitting a complaint to the Texas Real Estate Commission for HOA board misconduct. Denise is saying, you cannot do that. I am saying, yes, I can, and I already have the forms. Denise is saying, this is harassment. I am saying, no, this is accountability. She is walking out and the door is slamming behind her. The coordinator is sitting in silence and he is saying, I need to report this to the board president. I am saying, please do, and make sure you include the fact that the log entry was backdated and the complaint form was created after the accusation. He is nodding, and I am walking out. I am walking back to my unit and I am getting a text from Marcus. He is texting, how did it go? I am texting back, she tried to railroad me, I caught her in a timeline lie, she stormed out, the coordinator is reporting it to the board president. Marcus is texting, did you record it? I am texting, yes, I have the whole thing. Marcus is texting, good, now you need to go public. I am texting how? Marcus is texting, post the evidence in the neighborhood chat, tag the board president, force a response. I am texting, Denise will delete it. Marcus is texting, not if you post it in the main HOA Facebook group, she does not control that. I am opening the Desert Palms HOA Facebook group, and I am seeing it has 400 members. I am writing a post, I am attaching the doorbell clip, the timeline document, the coordinator's email, the vendor email, Marcus's statement, and Amanda's statement. I am writing, I was falsely accused of package theft and clubhouse trespassing by board treasurer Denise Porter. The evidence below proves the accusations were fabricated. The clubhouse log entry was backdated, and the complaint form was created after the accusation. I am calling for an emergency board meeting to address this abuse of authority, and I am requesting an investigation into other residents who may have been targeted. I am hitting post and I am waiting. Within 10 minutes, I am getting 23 comments. People are saying, this is insane, is this real? I had a similar issue last year. Thank you for posting this. The board needs to address this immediately. Someone is tagging the board president. Someone else is tagging the property management company. Denise is commenting, this is defamation and I am consulting my attorney. I am replying, everything I posted is documented and factual. If you believe it is defamatory, I invite you to sue me so we can discuss it in court with subpoenas. She is not replying. The next morning, I am waking up to 47 new Facebook comments and 6 private messages from residents who were also targeted by Denise. One message is from a woman named Claire, who says Denise accused her of stealing a clubhouse key and demanded a lock replacement fee of $500. Another message is from a man named Terrell, who says Denise claimed he damaged a community fence and charged him $800 even though the fence was already broken. I am compiling all the messages, and I am forwarding them to the board president with a cover email. I am writing, 6 residents have now come forward with similar accusations from Denise Porter. All accusations involved unverified claims, immediate fines, and threats of escalation. I am requesting an emergency board meeting and a full audit of all fines collected under Denise's authority over the past 3 years. I am hitting send, and I am also forwarding the same email to the property management company's regional director. 2 hours later, I am getting a call from the board president, a retired engineer named Bob Nyen. He is saying, "I received your email, and I have been reviewing the Facebook posts. This is extremely concerning. I am calling an emergency board meeting for Monday night. Denise will be required to respond to the allegations." I am saying, "Thank you. Will the meeting be open to residents?" He is saying, "Yes, it will be in the clubhouse at 7 p.m. You are welcome to attend and present your evidence." I am saying, "I will be there." He is saying, "I also want to let you know that I pulled the financial records this morning, and I found several irregularities in the fine collection ledger. Some fines were marked as paid, but the payments are not showing in the account. I am bringing this to the board." I am saying, "Do you think Denise was pocketing the fines?" He is saying, "I cannot confirm that yet, but I am requesting a formal audit." I am saying, "Please keep me updated." He is saying, "I will, and thank you for coming forward. This needed to happen." I am hanging up, and I am texting Marcus and Amanda. Emergency board meeting Monday night. The president is calling for an audit. We are going to finish this. It is Monday night, and the clubhouse meeting room is packed. There are 35 residents in chairs and standing along the walls. Marcus and Amanda are sitting in the front row. I am sitting next to them with my evidence folder. The 5-member board is sitting at the front table. Bob Nyen is in the center. Denise is sitting at the far end, looking furious. Bob is calling the meeting to order, and he is saying, "We are here tonight to address serious allegations of misconduct involving board treasurer Denise Porter. Multiple residents have come forward with complaints of false accusations and improper fines. I am opening the floor to public comment." I am standing, and I am walking to the front. I am presenting my timeline document, my doorbell clip, and the metadata evidence. I am saying, "Denise Porter accused me of stealing a package and trespassing in the clubhouse. Both accusations were false. The package was misdelivered, and I returned it. The clubhouse log entry was backdated after the accusation, and the complaint form was created to justify the false claims." I am playing the doorbell clip on my phone and holding it up. The room is silent. I am saying, "I am not the only victim. At least 6 other residents have come forward with similar stories, and I am requesting the board investigate and hold Denise accountable." I am sitting down, and Marcus is standing. He is presenting his red binder, and he is saying, "Denise accused me of stealing pool towels and a pool chair. I paid the fines to avoid further harassment. The accusations were false, and the board eventually retracted them. But I should never have been charged in the first place." Amanda is standing, and she is saying, "Denise accused me of stealing cleaning supplies from the clubhouse. I paid a fine of $75, but I have a photo showing the supply closet was already half empty before I was accused. And I have a witness who saw Denise leaving the closet with a shopping bag." Gee. The room is murmuring. Bob is saying, "Denise, do you have a response?" Denise is standing, and she is saying, "These accusations are false. I have acted in good faith as treasurer. I have followed all board policies, and I resent the implication that I have done anything improper." Bob is saying, "Can you explain why the clubhouse log entry was backdated?" Denise is saying, "That was a vendor error. I had no control over it." Bob is saying, "The vendor confirmed they modified the log at your request." Denise is saying, "That is not true." Bob is pulling out a printed email, and he is saying, "I have the email chain right here. The vendor wrote, 'Per the request from the board treasurer, we have updated the access log entry for Unit 214. Denise is going pale. Bob is saying, "I also reviewed the fine collection ledger, and I found that 8 fines totaling $2,300 were marked as paid, but the payments are not reflected in the HOA account. Can you explain that? Denise is saying, those payments were processed by the management company. Bob is saying, the management company has no record of receiving those payments. They were collected by you directly. Denise is saying, this is a witch hunt. Bob is saying, Denise, I am giving you one chance to explain. Otherwise, I am recommending the board terminate your position and refer this matter to law enforcement. Denise is silent. A resident in the back is standing and saying, I paid Denise $300 in cash for a violation last year. She told me to pay her directly and she would process it. I never got a receipt. Another resident is standing and saying, same here. I paid her $200. She said the management company was having system issues and it was easier to pay her. Bob is writing this down and he is saying, this is financial misconduct, Denise. I am making a motion to remove you from the board effective immediately. Another board member is saying, I second. Bob is saying, all in favor. 4 hands go up. Denise is not raising her hand. Bob is saying, the motion passes. Denise, you are no longer a board member. Please return all HOA property including keys, access cards, and records by tomorrow at 5 p.m. Denise is saying, you cannot do this. Bob is saying, we just did, and I am also notifying the property management company that we are terminating their contract for failure to provide proper oversight. Denise is standing, and she is grabbing her cart, and she is saying, I will sue all of you. Bob is saying, that is your right, but I am also filing a complaint with the district attorney's office for theft and fraud. Denise is walking out, and the door is slamming. The room is erupting in applause. After the meeting, I am standing in the parking lot with Marcus and Amanda. We are all exhausted but relieved. Marcus is saying, she is done. Amanda is saying, I still cannot believe she was stealing the fines. I am saying, she was running a side hustle and using her board position as cover. She probably figured no one would compare notes. Marcus is saying, if you had not fought back, she would still be doing it. I am saying, if you and Amanda had not backed me up, I would not have had a case. Amanda is saying, what happens now? I am saying, Bob said he is filing with the district attorney. The management company is getting terminated, and the board is issuing refunds to everyone who was wrongly charged. Marcus is saying, are you getting your refund? I am saying, I never paid the fine, but I am getting a written apology, and the violation is being expunged from my record. Amanda is saying, good. I am saying, the best part is the HOA is also issuing a formal notice to all residents explaining what happened, and confirming that anyone who was targeted can file for restitution. Denise is going to be publicly humiliated. Marcus is laughing and saying karma. We are shaking hands, and I am walking back to my unit. I am opening the door, and I am sitting on the couch, and I am finally letting the tension drain. My phone is buzzing, and I am seeing a text from the management coordinator. He is writing, I am sorry I did not stand up to her sooner. She threatened to have me fired if I did not back her up. I should have reported it. I am writing back, you did the right thing in the end. Thank you for admitting the log entry was backdated. That email was the key. He is writing, good luck, and I am glad she is gone. I am putting my phone down and I am opening my laptop. I am seeing an email from Deputy Ortega. He is writing, I reviewed your evidence and I have closed the trespassing complaint as unfounded. I am also forwarding your documentation to our fraud unit for further investigation. If you need an incident number for your records, it is listed below. I am saving the incident number, and I am forwarding the email to Bob Nian. I am also checking the Desert Palms Facebook group, and I am seeing a new post from Bob. He is writing, the board has removed Denise Porter from her position effective immediately. We are conducting a full audit of all fines collected over the past 3 years. Any resident who believes they were wrongly charged should contact management to request a refund. We apologize for the misconduct, and we are committed to restoring trust in our community. The post has 72 likes and 43 comments. People are saying, "Thank you, about time, justice. I am so glad this is over." The next morning, I am getting a call from the property management company regional director. She is saying, "I wanted to reach out personally to apologize for what happened. Our coordinator failed to report the misconduct, and we take full responsibility. We are terminating our contract with Desert Palms effective immediately, as the board requested. And we are issuing refunds to all affected residents." I am saying, "Thank you, I appreciate that." She is saying, "We are also implementing new training protocols to prevent this from happening at other properties. Your case was a wake-up call." I am saying, "I hope it helps." She is saying, "If you need anything else, please let me know." I am hanging up, and I am feeling a sense of closure. 2 weeks later, I am getting a letter in the mail from the HOA. It is a formal apology on Desert Palms letterhead, signed by Bob Nien. It is saying, "We sincerely apologize for the false accusations and improper conduct you experienced. Your violation has been expunged and your record is clear. Thank you for your courage in coming forward and helping us identify serious misconduct." I am folding the letter and I am putting it in my evidence folder. I am also getting a check for $300 from the HOA, a reimbursement for the fine I never paid plus compensation for the harassment. I am cashing it and I am donating it to a local tenants' rights organization. 3 weeks after the meeting, I am seeing a news article shared in the Facebook group. The headline is, "Former HOA Treasurer Charged with Theft and Fraud." The article is saying Denise Porter was arrested and charged with 8 counts of theft by deception after an audit revealed she collected over $4,000 in fines and fees that were never deposited into the HOA account. She is also facing charges for creating false records. The article is quoting Bob Nien saying, "We are grateful to the residents who came forward, and we are committed to ensuring this never happens again." I am reading the article twice, and I am smiling. I am texting Marcus and Amanda, "Did you see the news?" They are both texting back, "Yes, she got what she deserved." I am agreeing. A month later, the board is holding its first open meeting under new leadership. Bob is staying on as president, and 2 new board members were elected. I am attending with Marcus and Amanda. Bob is opening the meeting, and he is saying, "I want to thank everyone for their patience and support during this difficult transition. We have completed the audit, and we have issued refunds totaling $6,200 to 14 residents. We are also implementing new financial controls and transparency measures to prevent future misconduct." He is presenting a new policy requiring all fines to be processed through the management company, with receipts issued within 24 hours. He is also announcing that all board meetings will now be recorded and posted online for resident access. The room is applauding. Bob is saying, "I also want to recognize 3 residents who made this possible: Marcus Chen, Amanda Torres, and the resident from Unit 214 who initially came forward and gathered the evidence that exposed the fraud. Thank you for your courage." The room is applauding again, and I am nodding. After the meeting, a neighbor I do not know is walking up to me and saying, "Thank you for what you did. Denise accused my brother of damaging a fence last year, and he paid $800. He just got his refund today." I am saying, "I am glad he got it back." She is saying, "We all are." I am walking out, and I am feeling like the community is finally moving forward. I am also knowing that I almost lost everything: my job stability, my reputation, my housing, because one person abused her authority and no one stopped her until it was almost too late. But I fought back. I documented everything. I found allies, and I forced accountability. And in the end, Denise got exactly what she deserved, a written vendor refusal that embarrassed her publicly. The HOA terminated the vendor contract she abused, and she got corrected by management in plain language. Her own printed date contradicted her story, and she stammered. The policy said she could not flex authority the way she tried. And when she said we can tow first and explain later, that boomerang line came back to bite her when the tow company refused to work with her after they learned she was under investigation. I am sitting on my couch a week later, and I am getting a final text from Marcus. He is texting, "I heard Denise took a plea deal. She is paying restitution and doing community service. No jail time, but she is banned from serving on any HOA board in Texas." I am texting back, "Good, she will not be able to do this to anyone else." Marcus is texting, "You did that. You stopped her." I am texting, "We all did." Marcus is texting, "True, but you started it." I am putting my phone down and I am thinking about everything that happened. I learned that you cannot assume the people in charge are acting in good faith. I learned that documentation is everything. I learned that speaking up is hard, but staying silent is worse. And I learned that even when the system is rigged, you can still fight back and win if you refuse to give up. Desert Palms is a better place now. The board is transparent, the fines are fair, and the residents are watching. And I am still living here, still working as a social worker, still dealing with HOA notices. But now I know exactly what to do if someone tries to abuse their authority again. I keep receipts, I find allies, and I do not back down. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next HOA story.